Welcome, everybody. We're going to start today with the president, Joe Biden, doing something that you will never, ever hear Donald Trump do. Actually, many things. Number one, express genuine love for his children. Okay, maybe that one's like sort of half joking, but very much seriously, expressing a total respect for the rule of law, due process, respecting juries and the process of the judiciary in the United States. Here is President Joe Biden yesterday speaking alongside Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, and Biden making it clear he's proud of Hunter Biden for overcoming addiction, despite the fact that Hunter got into trouble and has now been convicted, that he respects and will abide by the decision of the jury that he is indeed guilty, and that he will not be pardoning Hunter Biden, later saying he will not be commuting any potential sentence of Hunter Biden. Notice how different this is, and think about how differently convicted felon and civilly liable rapist Donald Trump would be handling this situation.
With regard to the question regarding the family, I'm extremely proud of my son Hunter. He has overcome an addiction. He's one of the brightest, most decent men I know, and I am satisfied that I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision, and I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Now, you will never get a moment like this from Donald Trump, even already with the suits and various problems, legal and civil, that his children are already having. He immediately jumps to, it's weaponized and it's all rigged and it's all terrible and we're treated so unfairly and we're the biggest victims in the world, never mind the United States. The contrast could not be clearer. As this was wrapping up, Joe Biden was, reporters like to yell questions, and the question was yelled, do you plan on commuting your son's sentence? Now, Hunter Biden hasn't even been sentenced yet. He may or may not get prison. Usually people don't for the crimes he was convicted of. But Joe Biden, again, stopping his handshake and greeting with Zelensky to say, no, I am not going to commute his sentence if he gets one, no matter what it is. Okay, so if you were listening, you might not have been able to see what went on there, but over the music, someone yelled about commuting the sentence, and Biden looked at the individual reporter and said no. Now, all of you who say, David, that's great, but it doesn't really impact the MAGAs because they already have conspiracy theories about this entire Hunter Biden conviction. And of course, you're absolutely right. If you have not been paying attention the last 24, 48 or so hours since the conviction of Hunter Biden, they've already come up with a number of conspiracy theories meant to push back against the obvious reality that Biden has not weaponized the justice system against his political opponents, because the justice system that he has appointed the Attorney General to, Merrick Garland, is going after not only Democrats generally, but after his own family. A normal person would hear claims of victimhood from Trump about Biden's justice system and then consider, wait a second, that same justice system has prosecuted and now secured convictions against Biden's own son, Hunter Biden. It's going after Democratic Senator Bob Menendez. It's going after Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar. It is involved in and supportive of an ethics investigation into Democratic Congresswoman Cori Bush. Certainly seems to undercut the claim of Democratic weaponization. They now have come back and they've said, no, you're not understanding. There's two versions of this conspiracy theory. Let me explain both. One is they went after Hunter for minor crimes to be able to say, we did it, and to completely excuse the major crimes, the big crimes, the Biden crime family stuff in which Joe Biden is allegedly involved. That's flavor number one of the conspiracy theory. The second flavor of the conspiracy theory is they have convicted Hunter Biden, but he's not going to get prison time. And that's the partisan biased proof that we are looking for. And of course, the reality is most people aren't even indicted for what Hunter Biden was indicted for, these gun charges. Putting that aside for a second, they almost never result in jail time. So if indeed Hunter doesn't get jail time, which would be completely expected, normal, and typical, they will say that's the crime in terms of the carrying out of justice. And so you won't be able to satisfy them. But for those who like to think critically and sort of think through these things, what you just heard Joe Biden say, the humility, the respect for the rule of law, the respect for juries and due process, you will never hear that with Donald Trump. If you live in the US, did you know that anyone can access your most private information using those people search sites? These sites are populated with information from data brokers, which have access to your social security number, login credentials, addresses, location history, even your online activity. But our sponsor, Incogni, is the service that will put your mind at ease. You just create an account, grant them the right to go to work for you, and then you sit back while Incogni has data broker sites remove your personal data from their databases, and Incogni keeps you updated on the status of everything, and they will handle any objections from those data brokers. This is often the reason people get robocalls, because their info is on one of these sites that Incogni will take you off of. Scammers use that information to commit fraud against you. Go to incogni.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman to get 60% off an annual plan. The link is in the description.